Hey guys, in today's video, I just wanted to show you a little tip in regards to Google. So when you're in Google Ads, Google obviously gives you recommendations on what you should do. This is really vital information, but you should strategically do it in a different way to enhance your strategy and to squeeze out as much bang for your buck with your Google campaign. What happens usually is people see the recommendations and they just click apply, and it takes a while until Google figures out that smart shopping campaign. So generally this could be given on a standard shopping campaign, but can also be on a search campaign or a smart shopping campaign. So as you can see here, I've got the last 7 days. So I've got my conversions set up through Google Analytics, and I send those conversions through to Google Ads so I can get the most detailed conversions possible. As you can see here, purchases, that is a Google Ads conversion and it's got 9, whereas you see online store web purchases through Analytics, that is 100% true. It is 8 purchases. So sometimes the Google one might miss a few. It's not extremely accurate, so I'd suggest doing the other one, which is through Google Analytics. If you'd like a video on that, please say in the comments and I will definitely do a video on how to sync your Google Analytics, especially GA4, which is coming through now for Google Analytics, through to your Google Ads, so then you can measure your conversions and sales properly. So as you can see here, we'll go off this Smart Guitars campaign, and I can see here I've got $50 a day. This is a brand new campaign. I did have a campaign set up before, but I like to refresh the campaigns and then start new. So this is after 1 year, we had extreme success with a Google Smart Shopping campaign. However, it's always important to stay on your toes and to go again and bring out new things. So I think the key takeaway from this is I have started to figure out Google Smart Shopping campaigns are effective. However, you can also customize these Google Smart Shopping campaigns, and I'm about to do a video on how I customize my Smart Shopping campaigns. If you do want any other information, please let me know in the comments and I'll get that sorted for you. So based on this, okay, Smart Guitars, we've had, let's say, 8 conversions, 8 sales from this campaign, and it cost $335. That seems like a lot of money. However, we're selling guitars here that range from $1,000 to $5,000. So spending that type of money is definitely worth it, and we are seeing a great return on our investment. When you come to this recommendations tab, it will give you new recommendations on what you should do for the campaign. Now, I know I saw, here we go, adjust your budgets. Okay, so don't click apply. Be patient, read the recommendation that they're saying. So they're saying that get more conversion value by adjusting your budgets to maximize conversion value campaigns. Apply or do not do that. Down here, it's showing you, okay? So that campaign I showed you, Smart Guitars, it's $50 a day. The new budget it's suggesting is $91, and that would be a 46 increase in conversions. That would be amazing. I could click apply right now. Fantastic. It's going to decrease my ROAS by 20%. Now, it's not that I don't believe Google. It's just, let's squeeze it up to that $91. You can start to squeeze it. What happens is if you do a major jump, obviously in this case, we need to really squeeze that budget so Google Smart algorithm doesn't just say, oh wow, we've got all this money to spend, let's start spending it. You probably won't see conversions in those first few days. And what I've noticed is that if you squeeze it, say go up by $5 increments each day or each week, I like to write it out a little bit so that I can see that squeeze happening. And what you'll notice is you'll probably start to sell different items also. So $50 a day. I would suggest in this one, I'm going to take that to $60 a day. And then after a week, it will probably still have this suggestion to put it up to 91 or even to 106. It could be something completely different now that Google's like, hey, this is selling, let's increase your budget. What I've done in the past is I have increased it, I have applied the suggestion, and all of a sudden the sales go away. Not just the new sales that you think you're getting in, all of the sales. It basically readjusts the whole algorithm and starts to be smart again, which is fantastic. But that's why I always suggest that you start with $50 a day when you have higher ticket items. I have a surf shop that sells certain products, and I started it at $50, but now I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to do a new campaign and I'm going to do it at $10 a day. And it squeezed that budget. And now I'm selling a lot of surfboard racks. I'm just double downing on that because that's returning the most value. And at the end of the day, I don't want to sell everything in my shop right now. I just want to start to see the wheels turning. I want to see some revenue come in and at a low cost. So double down on that shopping campaign, and it's just selling for fun. It's just, they're going out the door. $10 a day as well. So I'm selling surfboard racks that are $300 a pop to about $1,000 a pop for $10 a day. So what I did is I started to squeeze that budget up to $15. It suggested I do $50, but I know what's going to happen. It's going to blow out. It's going to blow out and say, guess what? We are going to spend it on surfing hats. We're going to send it on surfing hand plane boards or whatever it may be, beach umbrellas. So there's so many items on there. But what I've started to do is categorize the actual smart shopping campaign. And I will definitely do a video on this because it is groundbreaking. It's a discovery. I was so proud that I discovered this new method. And I'm doing it here with the smart guitars as well. So instead of just applying that, what I do is I go back to the campaigns and I squeeze it up. Okay, $50. I'm going to $60 now. I'm going to save it. Okay, so that's $60. And it also said the smart drums. So this is basically all the e-drums and everything that we're selling online. It's gone from $10. So it was $10, which is what I was currently doing. And I went up to $18. It did recommend that I go, I think it was up to $28, but I did that before and I thought I'm going to do a video on this because this is vital information. Smart microphones, not doing so good. Not many conversions. And the other thing is the return on ad spend isn't fantastic. So I'm actually going to close this one. I'm going to pause this, wouldn't close it, won't remove it. I'll pause it. So that budget's going towards here. These ones are obviously selling. Smart drums range from about $1,000 to about $5,000 also. So high ticket items, very cheap. That's an amazing return on your ad spend. So you're talking $5,000 just on average. So 5 conversions is about $5,000 and we've only spent $76 on the ads. So this one's fantastic and I'm squeezing it up. It's easy to be impatient. It's easy to say, oh, I'm going to get these conversions. I'm going to get all these sales. I'm going to be rich. Patience, squeeze it up, squeeze it up. Get Google to work harder for you. Don't just fall into their, I don't want to call it a trap because they are great. Like without Google ads, won't be selling any of these things. I do work this in conjunction with an SEO campaign and an SEO strategy. However, in this case, if I can spend $76 in a week and I can get 5 conversions, which is $5,000, thanks for coming. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to do a lot more videos like this. Just niche in on Google Ads campaigns, and I'll try and do one every day for the next few days in a row that are all relevant also. So if you like this, give me a like. Let me know in the comments if you want any other tutorials or tips. And yeah, speak soon.